Off the top tonight, the NYPD continues to investigate a horrific crash that happened in Times Square today.
That's where a driver plowed his car into a group of people, hurting 22 of them, including a teenage girl from here in West Michigan. Earlier today, we found out the only person who died in today's tragic incident was from Portage.
Her name is 18-year-old Alyssa Elsman. She was there on vacation with her family. Her sister was also injured in that crash, the teenage girl we just told you about. And take a look at this incredible video just coming in now. Slow motion surveillance tape capturing the moments when the car flipped up onto the sidewalk and finally came to the rest when a car smashed into a light pole.
The man police say is responsible for all of this is 26-year-old Richard Rojas. He actually tried to get out of his car and run from police after speeding the wrong way down at least 4 city blocks. The NYPD says Rojas tested negative for any alcohol, but that drug tests were still pending.
Rojas was a Navy vet who his friends say hadn't been the same since he came back from duty and was going through a rough time. His friends also say he was having some money troubles. He's been arrested a number of times before, and some of those have been for DWIs. Just a few hours after all of the chaos unfolded in Times Square, family and friends here in Michigan learned that Alyssa was the one killed in the crash. 24-Hour News 8's Lindsay McComal live outside of Portage Central High School tonight with how the community is reacting to this awful tragedy.
Yeah, Brian, I did speak with some of her family members tonight as well, and they did not want to go on camera with us at this time. But as you can imagine, it has just been devastation for them and the entire Portage community since learning of Alyssa's death. Now, I did speak with 2 of her good friends from Portage Central, though, and they told me that Alyssa meant the world to anyone lucky enough to know her.
He just said that Alyssa was gone, and I kind of lost it right there. My whole world just fell apart.
The news of Alyssa Elsman's death has shocked the entire Portage community.
She was such an amazing person. She was like my favorite person to be around. Yeah, like she was amazing.
Her high school friends Kaden and Brandon spoke to us about her loving, bubbly personality.
She was so full of life. When she could walk into a room and everybody would just be happy to see her. She was one of those people that everybody wanted to be around. No matter what situation, Alyssa was always the person that you could just go to.
Since her graduation in 2016, they mostly stayed in touch on social media. The duo had just watched this post she made on her Instagram shortly before the crash, making it even harder to believe how quickly a life can be taken.
Everybody imagines what it would be like if they lost somebody, and it's almost nothing like you would have imagined.
Earlier this year, her friends say Alyssa transferred to Kalamazoo Valley Community College from Western Michigan University.
I think KVCC and Western and anywhere else that she would have gone lost one of the brightest people that I've ever known, and this community maybe.
Now, the principal earlier today also told us that grief counselors will be on campus here tomorrow for anyone who would like to talk to them. We, of course, are continuing to follow up on this story with the police investigation in New York, as well as working to get an update on Alyssa's sister's condition. She, again, is in the hospital. And, of course, check for any updates online at woodtv.com. Reporting live in Portage, Lindsay McComal, 24-Hour News 8.
Just a tragic story all around. Lindsay, thank you for that live report. We will continue to follow this story as more develops. As Lindsay was just saying, we'll bring you any updates on air and online, woodtv.com.